So TikTok has basically shut the entire app down today. It's removed the ability to post. It looks like for everyone across the board. If you try to post a video, it will simply get stuck in review for hours and will never be posted. You also will only see old videos. Every time I've opened my FYP today, it's been the same videos repeated over and over again. And I'm seeing nothing in my following tab. They've just slammed on the brakes. They have also scrubbed videos of Alex Preddy's murder. They have scrubbed videos about Alex Preddy's murder. And in the new terms of service, after TikTok changed hands recently, which I'm sure most people just signed and didn't read, it said that TikTok may interrupt the FYP during moments of unrest. And that appears to be anything that upsets the administration or the president or looks bad for them. So they can sanitize the FYP and control the narrative and determine what people do and don't see. They've just showed their hand very clearly that they are fully in bed with this regime, and they will be shutting down voices that oppose this regime and just fully in service of promoting whatever narrative they want people to believe, no matter how clearly false it is. So that is what is happening. Obviously, you're not watching this on TikTok because I can't post on TikTok just like everybody else. So welcome to 1984.
But you talk about the chaos that he's trying to uncork and the division he's trying to create. I guess my question for you is, if you think he's doing that, why do you think he's doing that? What do you think is the strategy, if there is one?
Because if you can keep people divided, if you can keep the American electorate deeply divided, then you can continue to loot the economy, enrich yourself. You can continue to pass corrupt laws. I mean, it's no mistake here. It's no coincidence here that this explosion in ICE funding is also a complete giveaway to the surveillance tech companies like Palantir and many others that seek to create billion-dollar contracts and enrich themselves off of a surveillance state that attacks the American people more broadly. If you can keep the American people divided, then they can continue on their program and their agenda of funneling billions of dollars in corruption, whether it's offshore accounts, whether it's these crypto coins, whether it's jacking up tariffs and costs on the American people so that the billionaires that funded this administration and Donald Trump himself can get away with lining their own pockets. They want us divided here so that they can swindle us in every other aspect of our lives. They are trying to distract from the fact that prices have exploded, that people's health insurance is being stripped as we speak, $1 trillion out of healthcare to fund this state violence. This is what they are trying to do in dividing us because they know that they are on their back feet. The Trump administration knows that they are failing, that their support is shrinking among the American people, that people are sick of their lives getting worse and worse, and they need to create flashpoints to distract and divide us so that we don't have the power to organize to make our own lives better. That is the agenda, and this is part of a larger class war that they have incited among the 1% of this country, not even the 1%, the 0.0001%. And this is the strategy of a class war, point just like right out of the textbook, to divide us along these lines so that they can continue to erode our quality of life, our care, and continue to have to work longer and longer hours to afford less and less in our lives.